A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25.
Tackled at the
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Weber. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
A big play there. 75 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Gonzalez lining up.
We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing here on first down. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now Weber. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Woodard. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
A 24-yard touchdown. And the Packers add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
They're on 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, it's Russell. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down now, it's Russell, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Woodard. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A run for Weber. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
On 3rd and 2, Woodard. took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a handoff here to his running back. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this ball will be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Throwing on 1st down. Woodard on the slant, able to find Ayuk. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And a Packer 1st down.
From the gun, Woodard. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Woodard. And that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll make this 17 second quarter. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at The 25.
25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That catch good for only a couple. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go. Throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Weber, and he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Number 20.
Give him a yard down to the 43.
Baker.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
To throw on 2nd down, Woodard. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, Woodard. Open man, it's Ayuk, complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17-0 our score after 1.
Vikings nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Off the RPO, he completes it. And get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 17 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. A move later, he's in the end zone.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Middle guys were.
Looks like you're having trouble, Brad.
Vikings now to start their next drive, and some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out error, and inability to put any points on.
Do they each have a pick?
Might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Good. You're going to get rid of Alexander then?
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
How do you figure that? Isn't Alexander the 3rd?
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting the game, considering the blitz they just had against them.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
5-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 40.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
All right.
And that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't
Still
it?
in the second
But he's
quarter.
more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than
Yeah.
a space eater. He just made a great play there.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This
Second
will be
quarter
3rd and
still?
6.
Or did you get into the 3rd yet?
Now they'll throw.
25-yard line.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8.
Got an upgrade point for Culliver.
But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
Might have one spot left. I gotta look. It's been a while since I've looked.
They'll run on first down. Weaver.
Yeah, his last one.
7-yard carry to set them up with a second.
Physical.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that
Plus
last
5.
puts him over 100 yards
Plus 5 stiff arm. Plus 4 trucking.
So they'll come up after the game.
Yeah, it was his last.
On a 2nd and 3.
But yeah, I mean, they're also not great stats to begin with. That put him up to 66 stiff arms. So it's not like he's great.
And for one of the few times here today, this runs
But he's now a complete 99.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what'll be a 3rd
I
and
should
4.
be able to do that.
3rd down.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to look at. Jesus Christ. I haven't even got to him yet. I was looking at the first one, Derwin James.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Yeah, he wants $56 million over 4 years.
Picks up the first.
Derwin James.
Going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
First down. Weber. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be
Oh,
second and very
man.
short.
I am so screwed.
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice
Fred
run.
Warner wants 85 over 5, and Culliver wants 117 over 5.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
117.
Blocked and turned to the side.
He wants a $60 million signing bonus, $58 million contract.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
God damn.
Off play action. Woodard.
So much,
Coming and down he goes.
so much for being able to keep both.
One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Let's see, 85 over 5.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the
That's what, 14, 15? I don't know, I can't tell yet. Oh wait, yeah I can.
And they'll go ground game here with a 10.
Oh, that's right. I was saying I should have about 40. No, it doesn't tell me right now.
The 15 before they drop him.
Yeah.
That one 28
It tells me what I have this year, not next year.
Every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk
For
about
this
taking
year.
the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking
It
up
doesn't
first downs
tell-
and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the
Yeah,
game.
when you go to re-sign someone, Brad.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Maybe you can add it up. Yeah, I've
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Oh, yeah, it shows a penalty for next year.
Touchdown here in this opening weekend as his guys continue to pull.
What year are we in? 2027 now?
The PAT.
6. This isn't 6.
No good on the PAT, so they can't add on here.
2027.
Stay right where it is.
Because we've had 6 Super Bowls already. We've each won 2. 2020. That is 26. Oh shit. Huh.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
I think I do.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Pretty sure I do.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
10-10 at their own 27-yard line.
Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his
Nope, I definitely didn't do last year.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Doesn't help you for stats.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Jesus, you're... It's that bad for you, Brad?
From the midfield stripe,
Damn.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Garcia. Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second
Here we
down,
go.
staying ahead of schedule. The 20. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 10-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. That was
With all of his guys? Like all 10 of them?
them? To the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he will maneuver his way down.
Oh, wow.
Give him 3 on first.
Well, he had a nice run, but I thought he got his head taken off.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd
Yeah.
and 7.
Got the Broncos. Played them in preseason. Dalvin Cook's their lead back.
We'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
This happened to me last time I played the Broncos in preseason.
Well, let's see who this is on. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Come on, look at all this time. Are you kidding me? And he still caught it? Come on, guys.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great effort there with his 1st career touchdown in his 1st career game.
Jesus.
And this offense continues to pour it on. And his kick is good and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. When we looked at each other right away, we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now this will make it into deep in his own territory. He cuts on the football. And he'll bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
I don't.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Packers 44, Vikings nothing.
Jesus. Let him go right down the field and kick a field goal.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Well, it's not a strong start for a defense, and I'm hoping it's going to be good.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Yeah.
The Vikings now to
Chuck
start
Donald.
the next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays.
Nick didn't want to talk anymore, I guess.
Not necessarily what you're looking to plays on this hurts the defense.
Nick, you didn't hear him unplug his headset?
X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
First and 10.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
That's another Vikings first down.
Back to throw again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Well, 0 for 1 on 4th down on the year.
Those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what
I got a pick.
want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
My rookie, Morrison.
As they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at
Oh.
the 16-yard line.
All right.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Operating from the gun. Woodard. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's 2nd down and 10.
There we go.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Gonzalez is
He's an X factor now.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
St. Gonzalez set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Are you using all 3 of them as your X factors, Nick?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches.
My goodness, another interception. Jalen Thompson picks it. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial.
Wow, the Rams got shut out by the Cowboys.
On 1st and 10. Woodard.
And Elliott. Oh, no, okay.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
First down, Green Bay.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material.
From the gun, Woodard. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right, take it. 3 and out.
Woodard forced out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the gun, Woodard. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Vikings take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head
Oh,
coach
why did you
handling it?
spin?
The offensive coordinator.
God damn it.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Oh, damn, he got in there quick. Real barn burner over here.
7 yards there, a first down.
3-3, start of the second.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you're panicking as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal
that
with
play again.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, they wound up losing yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Get him. Nice. Terrence Lowry, baby.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Yeah, Cherry.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Oh, that was a bad decision. Glad that didn't get picked.
They'll run again here with Weber. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
There we go. Finally.
They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The 38-yard line, 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Garcia. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's
he gone.
dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
That's like I could see that being a season. I can see that being a season.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
On the play. Brings up 4th down.
Get him, Lowry. Oh, damn it! I missed the tackle. Fuck.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt.
Because that one gives you the one that drops into zone.
And this one is right down the middle.
That's what I'm saying.
Now as the lead grows even further. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one
Because it's stupid.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And
I don't understand why it gives you 2 of the same option.
Ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right?
Yeah.
For them, it's either extra point,
It's dumb.
field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it.
No doubt we take our offense right here.
Oh boy.
Punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive. Poor punter. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's
Oh, what the? That's what I get for doing a safety blitz.
They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Step for step in coverage.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it.
Oh, the Bills lost.
Knock it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll look to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Well, my running back is a lefty. I tried to throw it.
And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up
They got pass interference on Debo on that play.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against the secondary. I don't think he saw it
Excuse
at this point in the game. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
All right.
That means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to
First career touchdown.
And find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Wow, Devontae Adams tore it up.
Snags it for a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations.
Cardinals lost.
4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Hardman had 3 touchdowns. All 3 touchdowns.
To throw from his end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
Detroit won.
2nd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Oh, wow. Oh, he dropped it.
After the incompletion.
So that was a nice catch.
On second down, here's the option.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he's able to get this across the 10.
Oh, damn.
11 yards there. First down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside.
Good news, Brad.
A receiver on the run.
So a little more
Cleveland lost.
Right now. First and 10 from right around the 12.
Cleveland lost to the Ravens. That could suck this year.
They run the counter. Sheffield. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time.
Oh, that's
another first down.
The tackle
Through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings nothing.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially
Which one?
If they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
Damn.
Game, plenty of time
Took him out of the zone.
But being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound
Fuckers.
away and try and finish off a game.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Yeah.
They'll run on first down. Sheffield. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, fuck. It's under 2 minutes. I can't challenge.
Last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 40.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
They did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Operating from the gun.
Oh, why'd you run away?
He's got him. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 34-yard line. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well.
First down, Green Bay.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Damn it.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Ah.
Right back to him on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Oh, come on.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run the counter. Sheffield. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's
Good.
3rd down.
Fumble.
And they'll try and run the option to pick
Thanks,
it up.
Derwin.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
See ya.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
I'll leave him wide open. All right.
I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
Oh, yeah.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
15 yards is the pickup
Damn.
there, and the drive starting.
Can't get my hit stick timing down.
They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run.
I take that back. I did get one.
2nd and 7.
It just cost a fumble.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
He did just use Derwin James to cause a fumble, but Damian Matt got it.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Jalen Thompson picks it, and they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Yet another mistake after the interception there, and gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't, and also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys, but being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On 1st down, it's Weaver. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
God damn.
It's Weaver.
Oh no.
Take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Give Brad a breather. Collect himself. In the fourth quarter. Yikes. Oof. I'd say I feel bad for you, but you won the Super Bowl last year. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I like how you put that in there. Hmm.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Oh, come on. You were throwing it. Broncos have a Weber on defense. I don't know. They didn't say. It just the name popped up. Come on, block him.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
What's the score?
Here's they keep it on the ground. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
You should let her play, Brad. Maybe she'll get you a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Dudes everywhere. Didn't you say you wanted a fast guy? Fast fullback? Alright, 2nd pick for my rookie.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. And nowhere to fit that football in.
Surprise!
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Screen pass. Screen pass behind the line, then he get intercepted, it'll just be a fumble. Need a better one.
For the deep ball. We are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. The Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Aaron Donald with a sack.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Damn.
precious little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Sheffield. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
When trying to create space for your running back, the first thought is how physical is the offensive line.
Oh, Jesus.
On that play,
Dude's dancing all over the place.
Or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the
Who is that?
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
Forgot about him.
Second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Third down.
Yeah. Fucker's fast.
On third down.
Oh, boy.
Sheffield. And they'll work it inside the
Gave up a touchdown. God damn it.
Said and done. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Faulkner.
Gain of 11 on the play. And the Packer.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And now it's second down. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is indeed good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand.
Vikings nothing.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
What was